Welcome back to This, That, and the Third. It's your boy Quincy T.
And your girl, Cynthia Kobe, a.k.a. the Urban Queen.
Hi. And we had a very interesting summer.
Yes, we did.
Especially when we talk about, what's your favorite, sports. When we talk about sports. And
sports, people, it's sports. Athletic competitions.
Most notably on top of my head, why it's fresh.
Okay.
This whole thing about sexism and women not being as good as men and men being superior. I'm saying it right here, right now, that Serena Williams is the greatest athlete we have ever seen.
True. She's won like 50,000 Wimbledon World Cup. I don't know. I'm mixing up sports. She done won Grammys and Oscars.
Man, listen.
Came through dripping. She scored a... Okay, but real talk.
Like she literally is. Like to go through what she has been through, different ailments, different injuries, being the ethnicity that she is, playing a sport that they weren't really welcomed into.
And let me tell y'all this: for everybody who say LeBron James is the greatest, he's the GOAT of anything, he will never be pregnant and ball. He will never have the opportunity to be pregnant and ball.
At all.
Serena done won a whole, what was it, the Wimbledon?
Australian Open.
Australian Open. Full blown. Pregnant.
Prego.
So, for us not to give her the credit that she's due, you know, shame on us.
Fact.
Because, let's face it, it's almost like, I don't know if it was Greeny who said it on Get Up. Not Greeny, it was...
Was it Jalen?
Jalen Rose said on Get Up that the only reason why people of our race and some people period that watch golf is because of Tiger. The only reason why I watch tennis is because of Serena Williams. Right. So, but on the side note, I do want to give a shout out to, I forgot her name, Osaka, yes. She won, so congratulations US to her for winning the US Open despite the controversy that happened. She is a young lady. So don't take it out on her for the issues that happened on court because she gave it her all. Right. So I was kind of excited to see her at least make it to the final. Of course, I was rooting for Serena, but I'm glad. So congratulations to her on that.
Yeah, Osaka played a very good tennis match. And you learn as a kid, you got to play through refs.
Right,
so,
right.
Nonetheless, there's a lot of things that happen with that referee that we may or may not disagree with. And we're talking about the honor of the game and all this type of whatever, BS or whatever. Serena has a lot of good points to talk about. If she was a man, that wouldn't have happened.
Correct.
But nonetheless, you taught from day one to play through the refs.
Right.
Just like my 2006 NBA Dallas Mavericks. You got to play through the refs, man. And I'm not going to lie to you. It was stolen from us. It was stolen. We were supposed to win that championship. With that being said, Serena is the greatest athlete we have ever seen. Seen.
Right.
Hands down. Like, I love me some Mike. I grew up wanting to be like Mike. It's so bad I wanted to be like Mike. I only buy Jordans that Mike actually wore. Not these random colors that you people be lining up every Saturday buying and spend $190.
Pink Jordans, so okay.
Well, I mean, it's not me. I want to be like Mike. She just wanted some J's. You know? But with that being said, greatest athlete.
Right.
I think the only people that you can compare are people like the Special Olympics. You know, like those athletes are very great athletes. People that do long endurance stuff, like Michael Phelps. That's a great athlete.
Right, one of the greatest ever. Because listen,
you know,
being used to being a lifeguard, swim coach, swimming is a tiring sport.
Man.
Just being underwater, period, the weight of the world, you feel like it's on you. So just for him to accomplish what he's accomplished, and also to the young man, I don't remember his name, who beat him that one time, actually grew up watching Michael Phelps, even though we're talking about stuff that's already happened in the past, but just shout out to him. Hopefully he can keep going as far as his career in the swimming world also.
With that, all that being said, Serena to me is the greatest athlete. Going back to my favorite sport, NBA. What a summer we had in NBA.
We did.
You had your boy Kawhi Leonard not want to show up to San Antonio.
I got so much to say about that.
Not want to talk to San Antonio. And San Antonio was like, alright, we're going to send you to a whole nother country. Right?
They just booted him.
Just straight up.
Shout out to my boy Hoodie Mello. Everybody who been sleeping on Hoodie Mello. I can't... Now, Dallas Mavericks stand up. We cannot stand Houston.
At all.
Nothing
At all.
Houston
At
besides Beyonce. Nothing Houston.
And screw music. You can't take screw music away. And Scarface. So those three things. Just those three things. Scarface, Beyonce, and screw.
Right. So, anyway,
Right.
what I'm saying is, I can't wait to see what Hoodie Mello do, because the disrespect,
Man, so disrespectful.
the disrespect that the sports community has been given to Hoodie Mello.
Man.
First of all, OKC was not a good fit.
At all.
I absolutely disagree with the whole thing with OKC, because let's just face it, Russell Westbrook has to be the star of the show.
Exactly.
And Carmelo needs to be able to shine. He needs to be on a team that is going to also, allow him to be
Right.
Hoodie Mello. You know what I'm saying?
Allow him to get buckets.
Right, right.
There's only a few people that's ever walked on the NBA floor that just walked on the court and that was 20 points exactly. 20 points. He just walked on the floor and he said, "Give me 20." Like there's only a few people. George Gervin, Michael Jordan, Dr. J. Mm-hmm. I guess we can throw Bird in there because Bird can drop buckets. Like Magic Johnson wasn't a walking 20 points.
No.
Like he can give people, like he can give Kareem Abdul-Jabbar the ball or whatever, but he wasn't a walking 20 points.
Right.
Melo walked on the floor and was like, "I got 20."
He just automatically. So I can't wait to see what he does in Houston. So I'll be watching Melo. I'm not watching Houston, but
Right.
I will be watching Melo just to see what he does this year, because I'm sad he didn't get the opportunity to actually show out for OKC. But we all know you're not gonna be great in Oklahoma City. As long as Westbrook is the main person, you're not gonna be great. Like,
Right.
if you're there to get any type of numbers, anything like that, it's gonna bring you down. For all of y'all who were mad at Kevin Durant for leaving, he needed to leave to be able to shine, because at the end of the day, you're there to win championships, and he was not gonna win championship with that team
At all.
And also, he's not the only person that left.
At all. So
So
I was telling her, like, so you had NBA has always had dynasties. People that be hating on Golden State or whatever,
Right.
go jump in the lake. NBA has always had dynasties.
Right.
And when it first started, you had the Boston Celtics that won 11 championships in 13 years.
Mm-hmm.
Right after that, the Lakers had a brief run, right?
Right.
And then they were terrible. So Portland got a championship here. Golden State got a championship here. And then you had the 80s. Right? The 80s was Lakers and Celtics. That's it. Lakers and Celtics.
Right,
and then
right.
the next decade, you had the Bulls. Somehow, the Rockets snuck into. We know how they really snuck into. But somehow, the Rockets snuck into. Nobody cares about those. Those are irrelevant, even though Hakeem Olajuwon, you the one.
Right. Hakeem Olajuwon, that's how they snuck into.
But then in the 90s, you had the Bulls.
Right.
And then right after that, the Lakers started up again. Lakers and Spurs going at it. Lakers and Spurs. Lakers and Spurs. Somehow, Boston got one. Lakers and Spurs. Lakers and Spurs.
Miami didn't show up till
the next decade. Right. So then you had the Mavericks. Everybody sleeping on my boy 2011 Dallas Mavericks. What's up, Dirk? You know what I'm saying? Let's think about what Dirk did. He went through Portland, very tough outing, right? And then the second round, I'm not gonna say he swept the Lakers, but he swept Kobe Bryant and the Lakers. And then OKC, who had 3 MVPs. Let's name them:
3.
Kevin Durant, Russell Westbrook, James Harden.
Hey, shout out to the dude.
Man, listen. And then he played somebody named LeBron. I don't know who that is. He played somebody named LeBron and Dwayne Wade and Chris Bosh, Dallas stand up. And he won that. So 2011 was a big deal, but it was just one. So then you hit Miami get some, San Antonio got one or whatever. Now then it's Golden State, right? So the NBA has always had dynasties. With that being said, there's not been a time period in the NBA where a player was just so great and you left. Right? So when I say that, like, you had the Lakers. Nobody was going to leave Magic Johnson's team. Nobody was going to leave Kareem Abdul-Jabbar's team.
Right.
On the flip side, you had the Celtics. Nobody. They have 4 or 5 Hall of Famers on that team. Nobody was leaving Bird, Kevin McHale, Robert Parrish,
Same thing with Jordan.
Dan Ainge. With the Bulls, nobody was leaving that team. And if Russell Westbrook was so good,
Kevin Durant wouldn't have left.
Listen, James Harden
James
left
Harden wouldn't have left
for a total of $5 million.
And that's
not
nothing.
a year. Not a year. A total. I think his extension was going to be for 4 years.
Right.
A total of $5 million.
Right.
That's nothing, especially in the South, Oklahoma, Texas, Florida, any state like that, Atlanta to a lesser degree, Atlanta, Georgia to a lesser degree. When you're in states like that, $5 million is nothing.
Right.
Nothing.
It's nothing.
And he left.
And he needed to leave because that's how he was able to win a championship that he won. That's also how he was able to... The team that they have, you can just tell that the relationship in it works. So, it's like any other job. Like, if you can't get along with your coworkers, you probably not gonna be there that long, or you're gonna be miserable.
Exactly.
So, I mean, this is what you're gonna do every day. You see your coworkers more than you see your family, especially in NFL, NBA, any of those type of sports worlds, because you gone, stuff like that. So, I commend Kevin Durant for leaving, and it was a good choice because at the end of the day, it worked out in his favor. I
am not upset at Kevin Durant at all. For people saying he took a weak route or whatever, at the end of the day, my man Herman would say, you play to win the game.
You play to win the game.
You play to win the game, man. Kevin Durant found a way he could win. And if you have not watched the NBA playoffs or the NBA finals, it hasn't been that easy.
And let me just pause for the cause. LeBron James loses this year in the NBA Finals and humps on a plane to go completely across the country to the Lakers. And y'all like he should have left. He should have left Cleveland because the team wasn't there. But Kevin Durant can't get up and go.
Man.
Like, I didn't understand that. I feel like it's a lot of bias when it comes to LeBron James.
It is.
And I realize that my distaste for LeBron James has nothing to do with LeBron James. It's you LeBron James fans.
Listen, LeBron James fans are worse than Kobe Bryant fans.
Y'all are the worst.
And we used to get caught out as children, like, as Michael Jordan fans, and Michael Jordan wasn't this good. Have you seen Larry Bird? Dr. Dre was this. Dr. J was this, and Dr. J was that. You haven't seen Oscar Robertson? You don't know Oscar Robertson? And it's like, all right, okay, we Michael Jordan fans. He's the greatest person to ever touch the ball or whatever. But then we just got surpassed by Kobe Bryant fans. They drink something in the Kool-Aid in LA.
Like, it just went completely left.
Listen,
I don't know what that was
Kobe
about.
Bryant fans were so terrible that they effectively got rid of Shaquille O'Neal.
Right.
Like, how does that happen?
Shout out to Shaq, who was able to travel in hip hop and still go get his championship.
Man,
so shout out to Shaq anyway.
So with that being said, but the LeBron James fans.
Right. Terrible.
The LeBron James
Shame on
fans.
you for making us not like LeBron.
You know what? LeBron James fans, and I'm going to say it, LeBron James fans are worse than out-of-state Dallas Cowboy fans.
Oh my God. By the way, shout out to all my Cowboys fans out here in the city because we see y'all representing. Y'all always speak and say what's up, so it's up to you.
What's up? But I will be real. You out-of-state Dallas Cowboy fans are oblivious. We grew up with this. We know what a stadium is. We've been to the stadium a million times. Right. We've been into when Beyonce performed, Taylor Swift, the random high school playoffs. We've been to the stadium always.
Which was lit.
Always. But you out-of-state Cowboy fans are ridiculous. You just think Dak Prescott is the greatest point guard, the greatest quarterback ever. Ezekiel Elliott, it can't do no wrong or whatever. And I do like me some Ezekiel Elliott. But what I'm saying is you got to have some realistic expectations.
Right.
Which the LeBron James fans do not have.
Any realistic expectations.
At all. And it's incredible. I'm going to say this too. I got into a little debate. Okay. With a younger person. He's not that much younger, but like a couple of years. But a younger person that kind of grew up just loving LeBron. And that Kevin Durant was so weak because he went to a team that won 73 wins, right? And that LeBron James is the only person in history to ever beat a 73 win team. Can you say Michael Jordan did that? That's the question. He said, did Michael Jordan ever beat a 73 win team? And I thought about it.
Wasn't they the 73
They were the 73
They were the team.
What you mean? Like, what you mean?
They were the team.
He was that. How he gonna beat himself? He ain't gonna tip off like
they were the team to beat. So no, we can't say that because if he competing against himself, it's gonna always be a tie.
Like, come on.
It's gonna always be a tie.
Like I can't believe that was actually one of his debate tactics, and he almost slowed me down. I was like, man. Michael Jordan didn't beat the what? He was the 73 win team, 72 to be exact. But I'm just saying, like, that is ridiculous. You LeBron James fans try to spin anything the way you. Oh my gosh.
I'm gonna go ahead and give a shout out to Trump. That is fake news.
Fake news.
Fake news left and right.
Fake news. And I forgot what we were talking about. Oh, LeBron going to the Lakers.
Yeah, so LeBron went to the Lakers, and
Great
so did a
job.
whole bunch of other people. So shout out to Magic for at least trying to build the team back up, because people didn't have a lot of faith in him.
And then I would tell you this: I'm most excited about LeBron going to Lakers because on Sundays we get to see the white Laker jerseys all over again. Because the Lakers will be playing on Sundays all over again. Because nobody wanted to play on Sunday. Like, nobody's playing Lakers. Who is Lonzo Ball? I don't even know who that is. Like, I don't know who that is. So it's been an interesting summer. You got Bron to the Lakers. Mm-hmm. You got
Melo to Houston.
Mm-hmm. Khalil Mack gets traded from the Raiders to the Chicago Bears because the Raiders don't want to give him some money, just a few dollars. You can't give him a few dollars. So Khalil Mack goes. Le'Veon Bell to this day is still like holding out. He's not even showing up to the still.
Right, he pulling the Kawhi.
Man, pulling the Kawhi.
Kawhi done started something. Y'all don't lose y'all jobs because of Kawhi.
Like, don't lose your job.
Let me tell you,
Listen.
Beyonce is irreplaceable. You are not.
Right. Listen.
I mean, you are. Is what I'm saying.
Lil Wayne said it the best. He said, "You think you irreplaceable like Beyonce? Okay, I'll put you out on your B-Day." Like, it doesn't matter.
Oh my God, that would be terrible to get. Well, I guess some people know you get fired on your birthday. That sucks.
So you get all that. The Dallas Mavericks signed the European star Luka Doncic.
Right.
So that's gonna be a big deal.
Who seems like he's gonna be interesting to watch, even just social media wise.
Listen, Jennifer Aniston, give my boy a chance.
That's what I'm thinking about.
Give my boy a chance, man. My man Lucas, what's up, man? Dirk going for year 21. That's cool.
21 years in the league.
This is his 21st year.
What's up?
21st year.
What's up?
So everybody that's under 21, that's amazing. That is
actually.
That is amazing.
You can get to play with him.
Luka Doncic is 20. That is amazing. But so the sports world's been crazy.
Right.
I would say this just to finish it off. Dallas Cowboy fans, football season is starting up, and out-of-state Dallas Cowboy fans think the Cowboys are going to win the Super Bowl. And I would tell you this.
They're not.
They might win 5 games.
Yeah, they might.
They might win 5 games. You get rid of Des Bryant. Mm-hmm. Jason Witten apparently surprised you by retiring. I don't know how a slow white dude surprises you about retiring. He can't even walk out of the locker room without you noticing. Like, are you okay?
I think what it was wasn't necessarily a surprise for him. It's just that the timing for him to retire after Dez, it's been a year? Has it been a year or two after Romo? Or just
2 years.
Yeah, so it's just so much back to back, and then who they drafted just didn't fit.
Listen, you had Calvin Ridley on the board. You just got rid of Des Bryant, and you drafted a linebacker.
I get none of that made sense. I don't know if everybody's trying the process as who started that? Stephen A. Or Max Kelly.
Trust the process?
Yeah, trust the process.
That's
Philly, yeah. So I don't know if that's what's going on, but I'm not following. I don't even see the process. I don't see the blueprint. I don't see the layout. I don't see none of that. But
as long as my boy Ezekiel Elliott keep getting the ball, he on my fantasy team. That's all I'm saying.
Right.
That's all I'm saying. But with that being said, so the Cowboys not doing anything this year. I don't think so. But one team that's probably not doing anything, but I'm rooting for them hard. Watch them on Hard Knocks. The Cleveland Browns. And you need to sign my boy Dez. Cause my boy Dez.
Right.
Man, listen, you got Josh Gordon, my man Jarvis Landry. Bless him. And then you get the X up there. Listen, with Baker Mayfield and Tyrod Taylor.
Right.
Like,
y'all gonna start winning. It's gonna be contagious.
It's gonna be contagious.
If y'all have not seen Hard Knocks, you need to watch it.
You gotta watch Hard Knocks because that's contagious.
It's probably one of the best seasons, which is probably why we rooting for the Browns. We diehard Cowboys fans, but that's the team to watch this year.
Right, it's contagious.
Even today, what they tied 21-21.
Yeah.
So they didn't 21-21. They tied against the Steelers today, so it's a team to watch because I think it's the first time they did not lose in the last how many games?
17.
In the last 17 games. So keep a lookout for the Browns. Like, keep hope alive.
Listen, I really think with the roster that they have, and hopefully they can figure out, the coaching and whatever the game plans or whatever. With the roster they have, they should not lose more than 6 games, which means they will win 10. Well, with the loss, with the tie today,
right,
it'll be 5 games or whatever the case may be. But they should win at least 10 games this year.
Right. So I'm definitely rooting for them. And then shout out to Carl.
Carl.
If y'all haven't watched the show, look out for my boy Carl. He got traded, or not traded. He got let go, but then Tennessee picked him up. So shout out to Carl.
And if you ever have financial questions, shout out to my man Carl, because Carl is the one. Carl is the one. It's contagious, bro. It's contagious, bro. Bless him. But this has been it. This, that, and the third. Thank you for watching. I'm the one, Quincy T with a B. This is the beautiful
Cynthia Kobe, aka the Urban Queen.
Hi.
Check us out at This That Third on Instagram, YouTube, Facebook. Follow us. We come
Twitter
all the time.
That's what's up.
We can tweet us something. If you guys have any questions about our show, feel free to hit us up on Facebook, on the gram, on YouTube, like we said. If you got anything that you want us to talk about, whether it be current events, even though we have this current event theme, or anything that's going on, just hit us up at our handle at This That Third. That's it.
We enjoy it, man.
All right. See you guys later.
Y'all take care.